Okay, so we're into week 3 of the challenge, and I've just the, the 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 big word of the day is courage, because we've gone past, we've got started and we've made changes, and now it's really tempting to be knocked off our path, because we've been brave enough to stand up for what's right and what's true to us, and then the doubt creeps in, and it's sort of think, well, maybe it would be all right if I went backwards. Maybe it would be all right if I did eat that. It wouldn't matter. And so as we hit week 3 and we're in this point, then the courage to hold steady is really powerful. When we have that courage, and when we have the inner strength or the core strength or whatever we need to maintain a position, then that makes it easier, and we can do that on the mat, as I say, core strength, and we'll work on that a little bit, but being kind to ourselves, because it's about nurturing this month as opposed to going crazy. So that's the word of the day, and that's I won't say what the pose of the day is, but we'll get there. So come on up and let's do some yoga. Let's get ourselves moving. So energy is on the rise, and we can flow. So slow flow will be where we're at today. So let's start with our twist. So slight bend of the knees, hands to belly, starting to turn. So this is really designed to free us up. So check in and see where things are moving. Ditto where things don't feel like they're moving. So starting at the feet, rolling onto the sides of the feet, ankles, knees, hips. Now releasing the hands down, add the shoulders, neck into the equation, shake out the fingers, wrists, elbows, all the way up to the shoulders. Take the big clearing breath. So your pace, fast or slow. Checking in, noticing how everything's feeling. From here, starting to slow down. And when you're ready, reset the feet. Hands to heart. Okay, so let's go with that quite strong, the stronger breath. So push the feet down, pull the kneecaps up, tuck the tailbone under, pull the belly in. Hands heart, left presses into right, right presses into left. Thumbs press into the breastbone. You can drop the eye gaze down, or you can close the eyes. Now that strong breath in and out through the nose. Next one, in through the nose, and a sigh out through the mouth, and then cough it out, breathe it out, whatever you need to do it out. And then we'll start from the front of the mat with some sun salutations, but with the walking hands back to feet as opposed to feet back to hands. So from the front, take the breath in and out. Inhale to mountain, exhale to fold. Inhale, hands to shins. Exhale, hands to floor. Step right leg back, left leg. First round, drop to the knees to lower to the floor. Inhale, cobra. Exhale, back to the floor. Tuck the toes, push up to the knees. Pull back to down dog. Bend the knees, walk the hands to the feet. Inhale, hands to shins. Big breath out as you fold. Overhead stretch. And hands to heart. Swiveling at the back of the mat. Inhale for mountain. and exhale to fold. Come halfway, hands to floor, left leg back this time, right leg. Drop to the knees, flat feet, lower with control. Inhale, cobra. Exhale back to the floor. Tuck the toes, push up to the knees, pull back to down dog. Bend the knees, walk the hands to the feet. Inhale, hands to shins, clearing breath out as you fold. Overhead stretch to the heart. Turning, take a breath as you turn. Then inhale, mountain. Exhale, fold. Halfway, hands to shins, hands to floor. Step right, left. We're going to stay in plank. Pause and plank. So press the heels back, pull the kneecaps up. Drop to the knees if you want to. 3 breaths here. And then on the last breath, exhale, lowering to the floor. Flatten out the feet for cobra. Back to the floor. Push up to plank or modified plank. Pull back to down dog. Stretch it out. Bend the knees. Walk the hands to the feet. Hands to shins. Clearing breath out. Overhead stretch. Hands to heart. Turning. Take that breath. And then inhale, mountain. Exhale, fold. Halfway. Hands to floor. Left leg, right leg. Pausing in plank or modified plank. Strong, straight. Deep breaths. And as you exhale, lowering to the floor. Inhale, cobra. Exhale, floor. Push up to plank. 1 breath there. And then pull back to down dog. Bend the knees. Walk the hands to the feet. Hands to shins. Clearing breath out. Overhead stretch. And hands to heart to turn. And then inhale. Last set. Exhale. Halfway. Right leg back. Left leg. Pause. 3 breaths. Did I mention anything about a plank challenge this month? Oh. Exhale. All the way to the floor. Cobra. And back to the floor. Push up. Stretch it back. Hands to feet. Hands to shins. Clearing breath. Overhead. To the heart. Last one, turning. Ready? Inhale. Exhale. Come halfway. Hands to floor. Left leg. Right leg. 3 breaths. Lowering to the floor. Flat feet. Lifting the chin and chest. Back to the floor. Press up. Stretch it back to down dog. Bend the knees. Walk hands to feet. Hands to shins. Clearing breath out as you fold. Overhead. Hands to heart. Turning. Pausing. Hands at heart. Close the eyes before you move. Check in with the heart rate. Use the exhales to bring the heart rate down. Regain that stability. Notice if you are gripping on with the toes, lift the toes gently and place them back down. And then the next breath, in through the nose, out through the mouth, give it a good shake out. All right, I think we can turn heaters off, huh? One more. Yeah. Okay, right, from here, since we're suitably warmed up, let's do a little bit of stretching for the hips and legs. So starting with pyramid, I've got the name of it, but this time hands out in front, sweeping the arms around, interlacing the fingers, pull back, fold over, coming halfway, relaxing the neck muscles, really thinking about pressing that right butt cheek back to straighten through the spine, release the tension. So deep, deep, deep down into that lower back area, tailbone. From here to lift up, take the clearing breath, give it a shake out, swap the legs over, and then step the right leg back. Bring the hands in front, sweep around. So square the hips to make sure that they're not twisted, and then fold over. Relax the neck muscles. Last breath here to rise up. Shake it out. One more stretch for around the hip area while we're here. Triangles. Big step back with the left this time. Turn back to the front. Right hand, right leg. Left arm coming up. Or hand to hip if you wanted to. Last breath here, hand down to hip to rise. Turning the right toes to the side, left toes to the back. So we'll come to triangle on the left side, square hips, left hand, left leg. And then right arm coming up. And down, looking down. Coming to the center, so now both toes both in, both heels out. Those across the, and then folding from the hips, hands to elbows to drop the head. Using the weight of the upper body to lengthen out through the back. If you want to deepen the stretch in the inner thighs, slightly leaning forward, but keep the heels on the floor. Keep breathing. Releasing all the tension in the back. Okay. From here, hands to legs. Let's go for a twist. So left hand, right leg. And then right arm going up to the sky. So looking up if you can, or look down, whichever's working. Shoulder over shoulder, but not moving the hips. So keeping that strong from the waist down. That's it. Feel the release in the back area. Okay, looking down, coming to the other side. So bring the hands to the legs, and then right hand, left leg, left arm going up. 5 breaths here. Last breath, hands to legs. Coming back to that fold one more time, hands to elbows, then dropping the head down, seeing if you've got a little bit more freedom of movement after that twist. Right, from here, hands to hips, coming halfway, and then coming all the way up. Heel toe, make it easy. Shake it out, walk it out. Coming back to the front of the mat, coming back into flow with our side stretches to lunges. One of my favorite sequences. So feet hip width apart, bring the arms overhead, interlacing the fingers, crossing the thumbs. When you're ready, engage the core, exhale over to the right, inhale center, exhale left, center, right, center, left, right. Last one to the left. Reach up tall, bring the hands down, step the left foot to the back of the mat, knee to floor, flatten out the foot. Inhale up to low lunge or hands to heart. See how it goes on the shoulders. 3 breaths here. Then bring the hands out, palms down, open twist, turning to the right, looking over the right shoulder for 3. Back to center, hands to floor, drop the butt back, slide the right foot forward for the hamstring stretch. Bring that foot close in. Hands come forward. We're going to step the left foot to meet the right. Easy out. Hands to hips. Inhale. Exhale, heart. Inhale the arms overhead. Exhale, right. Inhale, center, left. So 3 to each side. One more. Reach tall, hands come down. This time we're stepping the right leg back, knee to floor, flat foot. Inhale overhead, 3 breaths. Hands to shoulder height, twisting now to the left. Back to center, hands to floor, drop the hips back, slide the left foot forward for 3. Okay, bring the left foot in, tuck the toes, hands forward, stepping right to left, hands to hips. Inhale and exhale to the heart. Take a couple of breaths and we're going to do that whole sequence, one movement, one breath, one movement. So only one side stretch, only one breath for everything, okay? So red clearing breath and then inhale, reach up, exhale right, inhale center to left. To reach tall, hands come down, step the left foot back, knee to floor, flat foot, inhale up, exhale back to there, twisting to the left, back to the center, hands come down, slide back, stretch it out, roll forward, step forward, hands to hips, come up, hands to heart, overhead, exhale right, keep the breath, left, reach, right leg back, knee down, rise up, bring the hands down, turn, back to the center, hands down, hamstring stretch, come forward, step, hands to heart, hands to hips, hands to heart. Okay, running out of oxygen in my brain. Take a breath. You can see how that gets the heart rate up. There's your little bit of cardio. one last breath here, and then give it a shake out. Okay, from here, just coming into down dog. So hands to floor, stepping back into down dog. Pressing one heel after the other, stretching out through the backs of the legs. From here, step the feet back slightly so that you've got a little bit of control. So because we're going to come down dog to plank. So from here, from down dog, we're going to come forward, shoulders over wrists, and then pull back to down dog. Stretch out, push the heels down, come forward, pull back. So inhale, come forward. Exhale, pull back. I don't know how many is that? 3 so far? 2 more. One more. And from here, bending the knees, walking the hands to the feet. One more time. This time we're coming into gorilla pose. So we're going to lift the toes, slide the hand under the foot, bend the knees a lot, all the way up to the wrist crease. Bend the knees a lot. You might have to bring the feet a little bit wider. Stretching through the arms, keep the fingernails on the floor. Feel the massaging into the hands with the toes. Feel the lengthening in the back. Stretching, if I've not already said it, up through the arms. Okay, lean back into the heels, shake out the hands as you go. You know, a little bit of recovery, coming into a squat, so coming wide, either on the toes or heels down if it's comfortable. Fingers on the floor if you're not balanced, or if you want to balance, hands to heart. Hips are open, back is long. Last breath here. Okay, from here coming back for round 2. So coming back to down dogs, reset the feet, hip width apart, hands nice and wide, relatively long down dog so we can come to plank from here. Take a clearing breath, and then inhale to plank, exhale back to down dog. Inhale forward, exhale back. Really push back as you go. Forward as you pause, down dog as you stretch. So strength on the way forward, flexibility on the way back, and mobility in between. There you go, you got all 3. Last one. Bend the knees, walk the hands to the feet. Coming back to gorilla, round 2, sliding the hands in. If you wanted to challenge yourself, you could take one heel off the floor and then place it back down, and then lift the other heel. Take a break if it's too much. Last one, hands to floor, feet wide to squat. And then we're coming into child's pose. So if you want to meet us in child's pose, then drop down into child's pose. I just think this is the upright child's pose, actually. Brilliant. From here, straight down into child's pose. Knees stay wide, toes together. Sink the heels back, butt back to heels. Walk the hands forward, forehead to floor or forehead to hands. It's all the hard, well, it's most of the hard work done. How's that for? So use this as a recovery, long, slow breaths. Make the next breath in through the nose, clearing out through the mouth. To slowly make your way back up to coming up into tabletop. So tiger pose was the pose I was thinking of today, talking about courage. Either that or kneeling Superman. But what we're going to do is we're going to go right leg out behind, bend the knee and flex the foot. Bring the hands quite close in towards each other so you've got a good stability. Left arm's coming out in front. Turn the thumb down, sweeping the hand around for the right foot. So that's it. Core engages. Breath. Eyes are down to the mat. Okay, 3 breaths will be enough. Come back out. Take the clearing breath, shake out the right wrist. So the more closer in that the hands are to you and to each other, the more stability you're going to get. Okay, so when you're ready, we'll do the other side. So left leg's going out behind this time. Flex the foot, bend the knee. Right arm reaches forward, opening up through the shoulder. Flip the thumb down to open the shoulder even more. Turning, bring the foot to the hand, hand to foot. Steady the eyes, engage the core. Breathe. Excellent. And release. Come back down into child's pose for a moment. So either knees wide or knees together, whatever feels comfortable. Lengthening through the back. Bring the heart rate back down with the breath. Okay, from here, come back up. So, tiger round 2. Or, as I say, kneeling Superman, one or t'other. Okay, when you're ready, right leg out behind. Bend the knee, flex the foot. Left arm in front. Sweep, turn and sweep. You've got your foot, hand to your foot, then walking the hand to the ankle to flex the foot. Creating the strength through the right leg. Breathing. Last breath. Amazing, well done. And release. Shake out the right wrist. Take the clearing breath. One more and we're done. When you're ready, left leg out. Bend the knee, flex the foot. Right arm in front, thumb down, sweeping around. Once you've got the toes, walk the hand to the ankle if it's comfortable. You can get there. Flex the foot. Relax the neck muscles. Last breath. Well done. And come down into child's pose. Take a nice big rest. Make sure that there's no tension held in the back, so just maybe moving the hips side to side. Okay, from here, coming back up, and let's do cat-cow. So, when you're ready, take the inhale, and then exhale, chin to chest, stretch it out. Inhale, come forward, drop the belly down, lift the head. Exhale, really move it all the way, neck to tailbone. Inhale forward. Exhale back. Let's make it one more. Finishing on the exhale. Come to center. Take the clearing breath, and we'll come into thread the needle. So from here, right arm's going through, right ear to floor. So hips are over knees, feet are flat to the floor. 5 breaths. Pressing through the left hand and the right elbow to bring you back to neutral. Take the clearing breath, and then left arm's going through, left ear to floor. Flattening the feet. Nice. Come back up. Last one, one last stretch on the knees, and then we'll come down onto our back. So puppy pose, walk the hands forward, forehead to floor. You can keep the arms straight, fingers nice and wide. Feel a stretch down the arms as well as down the side body. Keep the core engaged though to protect the lower back. So don't let the butt drop down, pop up. Keep straight, strong and straight. Okay, from here to lift the head. Come up, and then I think it's just easy. Just roll yourself over onto your back. Give yourself a nice big hug. Squeeze it out. Release the tension anywhere. Gathered it up. And then from here, keep the right leg hugged in. So stretch the left leg to the floor. And circle out the right ankle. So let's go 3 in one direction. Pause, circling back the other way. Right. Swap to the other side. So hug the left leg in, stretch the right leg out. Circling the ankle, left ankle for 3. Back the other way. Right. Stretch the leg out, stretch the arms overhead, give yourself a full stretch out, shake out the legs. All the way to the hips. Relax all the leg muscles. And then perhaps bringing the hands back onto the ribs or the belly, wherever's comfortable, closing the eyes for a moment, just letting the feet flop out to the side. Okay, so one more of that wind release pose, but with movement, dynamic version of it. So from here, hug the right knee in towards the chest. Now bring the nose towards the knee, lift the head. Bring the head back to the floor, and then bring the leg back to the floor. Inhale, bring the left leg up. Exhale, nose goes towards knee. Inhale, head to floor. Exhale, leg to floor. Inhale, right leg up. Exhale, nose to knee. Inhale, head to floor. Exhale, leg to floor. So 2 breaths per side. Inhale, left knee up. Exhale, nose to knee. Inhale, head to floor. Exhale, leg to floor. Inhale, right leg up. Exhale, nose to knee. Inhale, head to floor. Exhale, leg to floor. One last one. Inhale, left. Exhale. Inhale. And exhale. Take your clearing breath. Shake out the feet all the way to the hips one more time. And then bring both knees up. Hands on the knees lightly. We're going to do circles. So when you're ready, we're going to go over to the right slightly, pull towards you, and then over to the left, push the knees away. Big circles around, releasing any tension that may be still remaining. So 5 in one direction to pause, and then 5 going the other way. Last breath, last circle, I should say, not last breath. Yeah, bring the legs back down. One last shake out. I think we'll come up to do the twists. So when you're ready, bring the hands behind the backs of the legs, and we're going to rock forwards and backwards along the spine. So come on, hover and hold. And tuck the chin in as you come back. So, nice adjustment of all the spine. And then from here, coming into that half spinal twist. So left leg straight, right leg over the top. Left arm over, turning, looking over the right shoulder. And back to neutral, swapping the legs over, left over right, right arm over. Lovely. Give it a good shake out. The easy seated position for a moment is in shoulders. So fingers on tops of the shoulders. And let's go 3 back, pause, 3 forward, pause. Now asymmetrical. 2, actually 5 of these. 3, 4, 5, and then back the other way. 1, 2, 3, 4, 4, crunch, 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 and 5. Okay, sit up nice and tall just for a moment. Hands easy hands either on the legs or in the lap. Shoulders over the hips. Slight engagement of the core, making sure you've got that natural curve in the spine. So shoulders are back, elbows close to the body. Head is up, but chin is down. Relaxing the feet and relaxing the hands. Now relaxing the face muscles. And notice if you get any tension gathering back in the hips, consciously relaxing the hips. Now thinking about relaxing in the jaw. So maybe place the tip of the tongue on the roof of the mouth. So full focus on this area. Make any small adjustments in the neck. And very lastly, bring the hands together in prayer. Take a deep breath in and a nice big clearing breath out. Bowing the head to open the eyes. Namaste.